Hello kids, welcome to today's class. And in today's class, I'm going to be teaching you fractions. On fractions, I'll be teaching you how to convert an improper fraction to a mixed number. I hope you know what an improper fraction is. Now, this is what an improper fraction looks like. Remember what a fraction is. We have a number, let's say 7 over 2. Okay, so this is an example of a fraction, and this is an improper fraction. Why is it an improper fraction? Because the first number up here, which is your numerator, do you remember that this is called numerator? Okay, is greater than your, what is this number called? It's called what? Your denominator. Okay, so this is an improper fraction because your numerator is greater than the denominator. So 7 is greater than 2. I hope you know. Okay, so this is an improper fraction. Now, what is a mixed number? A mixed number is when you have a whole and a fraction beside it. Let's say you have 1 over 2. This is a mixed number. It has a whole and a fraction beside it. This is a mixed number. So in this class, I'll be giving several examples on how to convert an improper fraction to a mixed number. Now let's start with this 7 over 2. So let's say we're given 7 over 2 and want to convert to a mixed number. This is what we see right here. So how do you convert this? You ask yourself, how many multiples of 2 can we get in 7? Okay, remember from your times table. If you remember your times table, okay, you have 2 times 1, that will give us 2. 2 times 2, that would give us 4. 2 times 3, that would give us 6. 2 times 4, that would give us 8. So this is 7. So 7 falls in between 6 and 8, right? So we can get only 3 multiples of 2 from 7. Okay, another way to say it is, how many, if we divide 7 by 2, how many times would 2 go in 7? Okay, 2 can only go 3 times. Okay, 3 times, and we have to find what's the remainder. Okay, so to get the remainder, 2 times 3, okay, that's if 2 goes 3 times is 6. Then we subtract 7. Okay, 7 minus 6, that will be 1. So 2 would go into 7 how many times? 3 whole times. That's 3 whole number. Then your remainder, you write it up here as your numerator. Then your denominator, you leave it still as what? 2. Okay, you can see how we did this. Let us do another example. Okay, so let's say we have this example. We have 17 over 4, an improper fraction. Okay, the numerator is greater than your denominator. Okay, and we have to convert this improper fraction to a mixed number. So we have to find out how many 4s can we get from 17, or better still, in another statement, 4 would go in 17 how many times? How many times will 4 go in 17? Or you can state easy by saying how many multiples of 4 can we get in 17? And your multiplication helps you a lot. Okay, that's your multiplication times table helps you a lot in determining how many times a number can go in another number. Now let's look at the 4 times table. We have 4 times 1, which is what? 4. 4 times 2, which is what? 8. 4 times 3, which is what? 12. 4 times 16, 4 times 4, which is what? 16. And 4 times 5, which is what? 20. Okay, so you can see it falls in between, 17 falls in between 16 and 20. Okay, so it means 4 can go into 17 how many times? Just 4 times. So we write the 4 whole number. Okay, then we now subtract 17 from what? 16. Okay, we subtract 16 from 17, and that would give us what? 1. So we have here 1 over 4. So we've converted this to what? A mixed number. Okay, now let's try another. Let's say we're told to convert this 49 over 15. Okay, I'm sure this will be tough for you. Why? Because you might not know the multiplication tables of 15. But from here, we can easily find out how many times 15 would go in 49. Can't we? Okay, let's try. Okay, if 49, that's How many times do you think it would go? We say it will first of all go 1 times, that's 15. If it goes another times, that's another 15. So that will say times 2, 15 times 2, which will give us what, 30. Let us check again. If it will go another time, that will be 15 times 3. And what's 15 times 3, which is what, 45. So you can see this is 49, and this is 45. So this is quite close. Okay, if we add another 15, that is 15 times 4, that would give us 60. So it can never be 4 times, it will be 3 times. So we write our 3 whole number, then let's find out what will be the remainder. Okay, so we have 45, right? 15 will go in 49 3 times. Okay, so that's 45, and the remainder would be, we'll take away 45 from 49. Okay, so that's 49 minus 45, and what would that give us? That would give us what? A 4, remainder 4, then over 15. Okay, so this is how we convert an improper fraction to a mixed number. Okay, and try this as an assignment. Okay, try this and as an assignment on your own. Do this. You have 47 over 6. Convert this to a mixed number and try this also. Let me give you this. 55 over 8. Okay, try this too. Okay, and convert them to what? Mixed numbers. Okay, so thank you for staying tuned, and don't forget, okay, to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also try to follow our Facebook page for more videos for you. And also I offer one-on-one math tutoring online via Zoom. So if you're interested, mommy and daddy, you can also contact me. I will leave my email and my phone number in the video description box of this video to contact me to schedule a time to tutor your words. Okay, so thank you, and don't also forget that Jesus Christ is coming soon, kids. All right, all you need to do is be obedient to mommy and daddy, okay, and be a good boy and good girl. All right, and definitely you'll make heaven at last and give your life to Christ, most especially. All right, so thank you from DTW Tutorials. You are destined to win.